welcome to a brand new episode of Coming Distractions brought to you by the Nerdpocalypse podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
All right, guys, we're back. This episode, we're going to discuss The Tomorrow War. This is a new upcoming sci-fi movie directed by Chris McKay, starring Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons. I'll give the premise for this. Time travelers arrive from 2051 to deliver an urgent message. 30 years in the future, mankind is losing a war against a deadly super alien species. The only hope for survival is for soldiers and civilians to be transported to the future and join the fight. Determined to save the world for his daughter, Dan Forrester, played by Chris Pratt, teams up with a brilliant scientist and his estranged father to rewrite the planet's fate. Okay. Micah, you watched this particular screening. I didn't, so I'm very interested to hear your thoughts overall for the Tomorrow War.
I'm glad you qualified that. At first, I thought you were about to say you're very interested to hearing about the movie, and I don't think you are, but you're interested in hearing my thoughts about the movie, which, look, this movie's not good. Like, I don't know if I would recommend this movie to anyone except for me.
This feels like the type of military sci-fi that you love.
This is the type of schlock that I enjoy, and I didn't mind this, but this is a check your brain at the door and hope that you make it out with enough space to put it back in. Okay. Right? Because this movie's rather stupid. And most movies are just kind of dumb, right? But this is a time travel movie. And with that comes time travel. Like, if you think about it too much, like, certain things don't make sense, right? The plot, the main plot of this movie is rather dumb. There's a war going on in the future, like you said. And humanity has built a time machine that can only take you back to 30 years from the present that they're in.
Okay.
That's it. Because someone asks, well, why don't we just like travel to right before the war to see if we can stop it, right? We got time travel. Let's just keep traveling back to see if we can stop it. And they were like, nah, we can't do that. We can only travel to right here in your present. And because they say, well, time flows forward, but we can only travel back to this one specific point and back and forth. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you can only travel into the past, but somehow you can also travel back into the present with the same time machine. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
It doesn't make any sense. Right. But what? Whatever, man. Whatever. Pratt.
Time travel is always a mess, but go ahead.
It's messy, man. It is. And the movie tries to, like, prevent certain time paradoxes. Like, it thinks it's being clever because the people that are being drafted, they have a reason why these specific people are being drafted. So because, you don't want to have you don't want to meet your future self. Right.
Right.
Chris Pratt is, look, I don't know what happened to Chris Pratt. I think, as Star-Lord, he is very good at, like, being a swashbuckling rogue. Right.
Right.
But and in the Jurassic franchise, he's kind of that, just like not swashbuckling,
right?
But he still gives like a roguish charm,
right?
I think that's all he can do, because he's playing a dad here who is former military and now is a high school biology science teacher, and he's just kind of trying to play a beaten down kind of guy, and right. It just doesn't really work for him.
Now, is it that his performance is not great, or is it that he's been sort of typecast and it's hard to see him outside of that?
Look, I think it's a little column A and a little column B, quite frankly.
Okay.
He's the weakest actor here.
Wow. Okay.
And that's a shame. Yvonne Strahovski is in this movie playing a military person from the future. J.K. Simmons is in this movie playing his dad.
Right.
J.K. Simmons doesn't have a lot to do, but J.K. Simmons is still like the very little bit that he has, he makes it work.
Right.
And the two of them, Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons, their characters are estranged from one another.
Right.
Betty Gilpin is criminally underused playing Chris Pratt's wife. You literally could have just gotten anyone to play this role.
Right, and she's actually quite good. So
she's a very good actor. And then Sam Richardson is in it. And Sam Richardson, you will recognize from Veep.
Yeah.
He's kind of like if that black nerd guy from YouTube kind of grew up.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's him.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that guy. I like him.
I like that guy. I like both of these guys. Right. And he's the comic relief in this role. And it's kind of the same thing that he does in Veep, only his character's not as dumb. Right. But whenever he's on screen, he steals the scenes. Like he's great. He's great in this. Yeah. Especially because Chris Pratt is just being like some real regular ass, like trying to be an everyman, but to the detriment of his actual character.
Right.
Look,
it sounds like a dud to me.
It's not that great. Like it feels like a sci-fi movie. The network sci-fi.
The trailer looked like a sci-fi network movie to me.
Yeah, like the trailer, like the movie doesn't look that great. You see the aliens quite a lot, actually. And the aliens look a little bit like big cats with like whiskers. Like, I don't know if for those of you who are fans of Final Fantasy, the enemy type, the coral, is what they look like. Just big old cats with like big tendrils coming out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Kite Sith.
No.
That's what I want to see as an alien.
Look, this movie's not that great, but it hits the things that I want out of like schlocky science fiction. It's got this like military, schlock, this stuff, conscripting. They're conscripting these people come from the future. We are losing this war at a rapid rate, and we need our parents and grandparents, you people, to come in and help us, right? But they're snatching these people up, and they're not even they're not training them. Like one person still has his work outfit on,
going to the war. You're just fodder at them.
Dude. Like he's a chef. He's a chef. He's got a chef's hat on, and he's about to go to war. That
doesn't make sense.
Thinking about this stuff doesn't make sense. Like, why would you use this technology to you say you're losing people at a rapid rate? Well, it's because you're just pulling people off the street and telling them to go to war.
Yeah.
People who don't know how to fire guns, dude.
Yeah, why don't you just get the military?
All the military's been wiped out, apparently.
No, but you're going in the past. You have unlimited people resources.
No, you don't, because you only can go to a certain point, and then that's it. It's not like you could just keep going to the past. It's stupid. It's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. I think I've had enough.
Yeah, I think I've had enough. But it's got like military junk in it. It's got like family stuff. There's like two different sets of family components in it, right? Like there's an estranged father-son relationship. There's the relationship with Chris Pratt and his daughter. There's look. I don't recommend this movie.
Okay.
If you're forcing me to score it, this is a very, very generous 1.75.
Wow.
It's a very generous score from me. I don't think anyone would like this movie, but
I don't think anyone would like it.
I really don't. I really don't think anyone would like it.
I was not blown away by the trailer at all.
Yeah, don't bother unless you're me. If you're me, you would give this movie like a 2.5.
Wow.
But for everyone else, this is a very, very generous 1.75.
Okay. Out of 5, by the way.
Out of 5, yes.
At least it's not out of 10. I guess this is the most positive thing I can say about this movie. All right. So there you go. A 1.75 out of 5 for The Tomorrow War. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.